After uploading my art files to the server, I need to fill out and send in the new design release spreadsheet. To download the spreadsheet, I'll open my Phase 3 email and click the link next to Art Information and Resource Center. This will direct me to the Fulfillment Resource Center, an important resource for all fulfillment clients, and one that I have and you should consider bookmarking. At the Fulfillment Resource Center, I'll find the new design release spreadsheet link by scrolling down. Clicking the link will launch a download window. I'll make sure that the Save File Radio button is selected, and then I'll click on OK and then Save to start my download. When the download is complete, I'll navigate to the folder or location on my computer where the file is saved. In my case, the Gaphy folder on my desktop, so it's easily accessible. I'll double-click on the new design release spreadsheet zip file to unzip the spreadsheet, and then double-click to launch the spreadsheet. The first design I want to release is a front design called Push It, as seen below. To begin, I'm going to enter my unique company ID into the field below the header. If you do not know your company ID, please refer to your Phase 3 email to locate it. I'll then click on the location field immediately to the right, click on the gray arrow, and select Front. Next, I have to enter in the exact file name of the design that I want printed in the field under Front File Name A. The most effective way to do this is by logging into FileZilla, copying the desired file name from the right quadrant /server, and pasting the file name into the spreadsheet. Using this method will ensure an accurate and smooth release process. I will leave the next field, back file name A, blank because it's reserved for back print images and I'm dealing strictly with a front print. In the underbase override field, I have 3 options to choose from: per shirt color, always underbase, and never underbase. The design guide has details for each setting, and we recommend that you read through those. When I'm setting this option, I start with per shirt color as my default. Then I look at the art. If the art has any white elements in it, then I change the setting to always underbase. If the design is all black, I select never underbase. For the push it design, because it is all black, I will select never underbase option. In the next field, graphic description A, I'll type in a short name for this graphic, making sure to use less than 40 characters and only letters, numbers, underscores, spaces, or dashes. No other characters will be accepted. For this particular graphic, I'll type in push_it_blk. We suggest that you do not include the color of shirt that you plan to print on in this description, as it should be a description of the design and not what it may or may not be ordered on in the future. We have had many clients that release a design thinking that they will only offer it on one color shirt, and then due to customer demand, they end up printing on many colors of shirts. Basically, just describe the art itself as best you can, or in a way that will allow you to know what it is. The last step in filling out the new design release spreadsheet is inputting a hang point for the art. The hang point is the distance from the bottom of the collar to the top of the art file on a men's large crew neck shirt. We generally recommend something between 2.5 to 3 inches for crew necks. The hang point can be smaller or larger as long as the size of the hang point plus the height of the art does not exceed 15 inches. For my design, I'll just stick with the recommended 2.5 inch hang point. Also, keep in mind that you are releasing the design in the size that you would want it printed on a men's large crew neck. Our system will handle the scaling for both the size of the art and the hang point if the design is ordered on a smaller garment, an infant tee for an example, or if the garment has a unique or lower front like a V-neck or a scoop neck. Now I'm going to switch over to a completed new design release spreadsheet to provide a couple additional examples. Starting with row 3, which is immediately below the row I just filled out, I'm going to release a left chest / back design that you can see below. Like last time, I'll need to enter my company ID and I will select back left chest for the location. For the left chest design, I have copied and pasted 0004_check_lc.psd from FileZilla into the front file name field. Under back file name, I have copied and pasted 0005_sun_flower.psd from FileZilla into the field. For underbase override, I selected per shirt color because my art is not entirely black and does not contain any white elements. For the graphic description, I named my art checkmark_sunflower so it is easy to reference. Lastly, I needed to assign a hang point. For the left chest design, it is not required since our system will handle the placement, but for the back design, I assigned a hang point of 0.25 inches. I chose 0.25 inches because back art printing starts right below the front collar, which is approximately 3 inches down from the back collar. Because back prints are dependent on the location of the front collar, we generally discourage our customers from offering back prints on V-necks or other garments with low-hanging collars. For the last example, I will release a back design called Light Bulb. I will follow the same steps as the last releases. Enter in my company ID, select locations back, copy and paste file name from FileZilla to back file name field, choose always underbase because the art has white elements, give a graphic description, and assign a hang point. Once I have the spreadsheet filled out with all the designs that I intend to release and all the art files have been successfully transferred via the FileZilla FTP client, I'll simply save as and email the completed release spreadsheet to the email address given in the Phase 3 email. Please note, we typically suggest that you only upload art that you are releasing. Once your designs are released, they will be removed from your FTP folder. So the next time you go to release files, your FTP folder should be empty. If it is not, that probably means that you didn't add the design to your spreadsheet. Also, please note that each time you go to release new designs, you must start with a clean spreadsheet that has no data or entries from any previous release. Lastly, now that your files are uploaded and your spreadsheet is filled out, please see the Releasing Designs video.